Hello, everybody. It's me, Taj. After 2 years, this is my sort of first video. This video is for education purpose only. I'm gonna use Kali Linux and Windows 7, and we're gonna talk about the vulnerability Windows 7 have, which is the MS17010. I'm pretty sure everybody working in this industry knows about this vulnerability. But this video is very basic and it's for the people those are actually looking to start career, and I'm gonna show them that how you can you know use Kali Linux and exploit the vulnerability um, in Windows 7, and how you can take the control of that machine. And once again, this video is only for education purpose. I don't want YouTube to take my video off because this is this is purely for education purpose. I am using the virtual box. You can use the VMware if you want to, but I'm using a virtual box for this lesson. I got two machines, Kali Linux and Windows 7. If you don't know way to get that and how to install, there's a link in the description. You can follow that. And when you are here, where I am now, the screen on the right, you got a Kali Linux, and on the left, you got a Windows 7. You can pause the video, go and install those machines, and come back here. Okay, so what we have here is a two box. Both boxes are on the same network. I haven't done anything else. I installed it, I logged in, and I put them into the same network. So as you can see here, this is my Windows 7 box, and this is on 192.168.1.1 and /24, and my Kali Linux is on 192.168.1.2 and is on /24 as well. So both boxes are on the same network. Okay, what we're gonna do, so at this stage here, so for example, if you are the Kali Linux person, you're gonna do vulnerability scanning. There are different tools for vulnerability scanning. You can Google it, you can YouTube it. There are a lot of them. OpenWAS, you can use the Nessus, or you can use Nmap scan. What would happen is you tell the machine which network you want to scan, and the machine will come back to you with all the open ports and all the machine with the description that running on that network you given to that machine. So for example, in this case, let's suppose that we done the nmap scan for 192.168.1.0/24, and machine come back to us saying that there is a window machine, which is this one, and this machine have port 445 open, which is the SMB. So if you Google MS17010 vulnerability, that vulnerability come up with a lot of description. For example, 445, which is the port for SMB, and version 1 for SMB is the vulnerable for the machine. There are other as well, but we're talking about that specifically. So you can do the vulnerability scanning, you can research that in your own time. I'm not talking about that. All I'm going to do is, this machine already have the vulnerability and I know about it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the Kali box to take control of the machine. Happy? So again, one more time, this video is only for education purpose, nothing much. Okay, one sec. Right. So what we're gonna do here, so we're gonna do MSF console, and then we're gonna initiate this session. So sudo msf console initiate, and it does take time, but because there's only two machines connected, it come out very straightforward. So what we're gonna do is search for MS17 vulnerability, and there are quite many, but if you Google it, it will tell you which one to take. And I have done my homework, and I know which vulnerability is number 8, and this is internal blue. Why choose that? That's what you need to find. Go Google it, YouTube it, you will find that. Okay, we're gonna use that. So use space paste that selection, and we are in. So if as you can see here, it says no payload configure, and it's defaulting to this payload. I'm quite happy with that payload, but if you want to change anything, so you can do search payload, and there are like 989 payloads you can choose from, but I am very happy with the payload it given me before. So what we're gonna do, options, in the options, so this is the payload they given us, and I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, because 64-bit, and you know 64-bit is the machine on the other side. So window machine, this one is 64-bit, and you can choose the window Meterpreter reverse TCP, that will work anyway, but this is for the future. So if you want to go ahead, you can come back and change it anyway, but this is default too. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we press the options and they come up here. So it told us this is the the exploit we have chosen, and this is the payload we have chosen, and these are the options for us. So okay, so what we're gonna do, the two things we're gonna choose is the R host and the L host. So we know that R host is our window machine because we done the vulnerability scanning. Yes, so we're gonna do R host 192.168.1.1. Yeah, that's our host. We're gonna set the L host as well, which is our IP address, our Linux, Kali Linux. So 192.168.1.2. So that's our Kali box. We'll do that, and then options one more time. Make sure this information and this information is there. Sorry, this information, yeah, and this information is there. Once it's there, all we need to do is exploit. And sometimes it does take time, but because it's only two machines, like I said before, it is very, very fast. So it will come up in maybe 5 to 7 seconds. Yeah, it's here. So we are in the window machine now. Very quick, yeah. So I have taken over the window machine. So how can I? Okay, so I'm gonna check. So sysinfo, this is gonna give me the all the information about the window PC. So if I open this and I go to computer and into the properties, and you can see here it's 2 gig 64-bit operating system, and computer name is test PC, and that's what it says here. Happy? So we're here. The other thing we can do is the hash dump. When you click that, there's hashes for the window machine, and you can copy this and you can crack this in the in one of the tool Kali Linux app. So if I can, yeah, copy this. No, here we go. Copy this. Copy the selection. Open the new tab here, and then ls. Okay, cd desktop and twch. Touch the test file, and then nano the test file. All I'm doing is just creating that. You know, you can do copy paste straight away, but I'm just, this is my OCD. So yes, and we got this file called test file on the desktop. Happy? So this, all the dumps, hash dumps are here. So has this hash folder. So this is the file we just seen. You can do that way, or you can do which way I done it. Anyway, so now you go to the hashes. What you can do, you open this, and there is a tool called OPH crack. You open that tool, you go to load, you do the PW hash dump. So if I go back again, because I clicked so fast, PW password dump file, and you go to desktop, and you do test, and you can open, and you will see, and then you need to press crack as well. So what you will see here, there we go. So username test, and its password is a test as well. But home group password not found because I haven't set any home group, because I just restarted that machine, installed it, you know, and now only user I created is test. So as you can see that you can get information about the window machine. Now you know the password, you know the username.